Hello and welcome back to Smith Robotics. Now, I haven't really done like a little update like this in a while, so well, this is it. At the minute, as you can see, I have made the pelvis and I've also added the fabric in. As you can see there are little holes, and that is to just make it lightweight. As I will be wearing it and also be putting spring locks and other animatronic devices inside as well. Same for the torso as well, so that's why I got that there. And if you don't know, this guy, if you haven't seen like the little last mini update video, he is not going to be used for the suit anymore. I will be making a new one because not only does this head not function properly as it should have, and also this one here it's not really that good, so I want to redo it a bit more accurately and stuff, and also change some of the mechanisms, mainly the ears and the spring locks. The eyelids, they're actually quite fine, but everything else changed pretty much. Maybe have that jaw mechanism still there, I don't know, but oh well. As well, I might have to change the arms as well. Not those arms there, but like the arms for the endoskeleton and spring lock, since I might be coming up with a new mechanism soon. Still got Foxy's head there fabricked and stuff like that and unpainted. Here is Golden Freddy's muzzle there, his nose, that is his nose. And right now on the printers here, I've got the Bonnie mask, just regular Bonnie. He's been printed off. I've got one of his ears done. I've got a little bit of one side of his face done, so that should be alright. So within the next day or two, he should be fully made and everything, and then I'll release the files up on Etsy. Same thing that I did for Freddy over here. You know, it's just a normal mask. Ignore that. So pretty much kind of the same thing, except I'll probably make it a little bit better. But yeah, just like normal type of Halloween mask. I haven't done the ears on top half for him yet, but I kind of like him just like that, to be honest, so I don't really mind. And also, if you haven't seen, over here, I have made little name tags for some of the characters. Not this one, because that one was an old one for Dave Miller from the Silver Eyes. And see, I made it a bit better. Okay. Okay, let me just pick that up. But yeah, sticks out, still the same, a little bit added on. So for example, full name, security guard, what he does, and I've done this for a few other stuff as well. William Afton, Henry, Mike, Jeremy, Fritz as well. I've got one for myself and also Steve Raglan as well, because why not? Why you have to get all of William's disguises in there as well. The models, like the files and everything, they're up on my Etsy account. So if anyone's interested in everything, in any of these, to like print out, make your own, I'll leave a link in the description or the comments, it depends. So you can have this for your own little cosplay. And as well, there's no clips on the back of here. They use magnets, specifically 2mm thick by 10 diameter millimeter, like magnets like that. They don't fully fit in, but like, I mean, no one's really gonna see them. And this one here is the front plate. That's my own personal one. So there's a front plate with the name and everything on, and then there is a back plate which is specifically just there to, you know, clip on. So if I then do this, it clips on. Now, I'll show you what I mean in a minute. So pretty much, you'll have the back part inside your shirt or whatever, and then you have the front part of it, which is this, on the outside. So I'll show you in just a second, hold on. You get to stare at my damaged, unpainted cupcake. So, okay, I've got it on now, so Don't know if people can see. So as you can tell, the inside part, which also has other magnets as well, is on the inside, and then it just clips on from the outside, pretty much like that. So hey, you don't have to worry about getting holes in your favorite shirts or anything while you're cosplaying. So pretty much there is the Night Guards, there's Henry Emily, there's William Afton and his personas and everything. Yeah, just as well, Dave Milburn fits well for this guy. I feel like I want to make another version but better, and it actually has spring locks and everything inside, but more accurate to like the graphic novels and stuff, because it just looks so damn cool. And as well, in certain ways it just looks like ghoul-eyed, but in reality he's got like a mannequin head inside, unlike Springtrap where he just sits. So nothing really much is happening now, except for that printer there is creating now the legs, and that is like the first piece of the suit's right thigh. Yeah, and there's like 4 pieces all together on these ones, so this might take a few days just to complete, just for the thighs as well. And then afterwards it'll be the knee joints, and then afterwards it'll be like the lower part of the legs, so like around the shins, like the calves and everything. Then afterwards it'll be the feet. So I reckon maybe a few weeks, 2 weeks maybe, this will all be done. And then I'll go, I mean, I've already started working on the head again. So I've got, I can just stop, 1 second. Where'd that piece go? Ah, there it is. If I can, it's one of those days, that's all I'm going to say. So as you can tell, here is his, it's like his muzzle, no, like the snout a little bit, but instead of doing what I did with this guy, which is completely put him into one colour, around about there I'll then change the colour to the lighter yellow, and then have the other part of it just that colour yellow. Now the funny thing is I did that originally for Springtrap over here. Before he became Springtrap, I did that for SpringBonnie, the original one, because as you can tell, that one's a lighter colour of yellow compared to that one, and everybody said that's not how it is in the games and everything. But then I looked at the books, I then looked at the Help Wanted model, right? Before that even, like, nobody actually found it, and it was only in the Freddy files. And then people still said, like, I got the colours wrong, he doesn't have a different coloured snout. But then, once I made him, everybody says he's got a different coloured snout. And I'm like, there's no winning. There's literally no winning. So I'm gonna go back to the other one, because I preferred that version, but I'm not gonna make it into like the mustardy colour which I had for him, as you can see. It does look good though at the end when he is Springtrap, and I to some extent I love how I did him as Springtrap, but at the same time I miss how it looked before I made him all withered. I'm like, why did I do that? But yeah, I'll be changing that. So technically then I would be having 4 SpringBonnie heads. Oh gosh, I don't want to keep continuing just with SpringBonnie. I want to change, of course, to Golden Freddy, to Fredbear, to the main FNAF animatronics. I want to go and do other stuff as well. And also here's his hands as well. Which, let me get one on. Because I don't know if people know, but like this is kind of based off the movie, where pretty much it's like a glove, like just a very big glove. Sure, in the movie the fingers aren't really this long, but because I'm trying to make mine kind of close to the game, and I know, before everybody says he has like 3 joints on his fingers, but for me, and also for more, you know, I just think it looks a bit better with the 2 joints. And as well, this part underneath is foam instead of being 3D printed. So like, See, squish, squishy squish. And then if I can get it, oh come on. There we go. Let me just. I can actually hold the knife as well, like how it is in the movie. And like you can see my terrible glue in that, which I did. Like yeah, I can now just washa, boop. Yeah, that's kind of it recently. So I once saw a comment, I don't know who commented it is, I might have a look at it a little bit later, but like when I showed like the hands and everything, somebody put them, and I held up a wooden spoon in my kitchen, and then somebody put the man behind the spoon, and ever since that I kept like repeating that in my head, and I thought like that's funny as hell. Whenever I pick up a spoon, I'm just like, I'm the man behind the spoon. But yeah, that's like super funny. I can't remember who it was, but whoever did that, like, that made up my day. That was so funny. No! I can't get it. The damn thumb. Because, like, the thumb, it's like a little bit smaller. I've got like 2 different size thumbs actually. Because I feel like this one here is a little bit thicker than this thumb, so like that's why some of the bits on each hand have changed a little bit. But anyway, going back to him, his ears, right? That was shell. Yeah, they're too heavy. So what I'm gonna do in a new model is have a whole bunch of like holes and everything, then fill it up with foam, like how I did with the suit there. And I'll be doing that with the head as well, so it's a little bit more lightweight, and have better mechanisms in, so it would still have an up and down mechanism, but it won't have this like turning mechanism on this one. So I would kind of going back to Springtrap version, where you just have like a pulse system. If you ever looked on the endoskeleton part of his ears, like how you saw him move and everything, and the endo will change to more of the Help Wanted version. I know he wasn't in Help Wanted, but it was like an unused version. Then we'll replace with the glitch app form, which is mainly that version actually, which one day I would like to make a suit of, just like out of like fabric and everything, because making it entirely out of foam just doesn't sound good and doesn't look as accurate. But like, hey, teacher their own. But yeah, that's kind of it for now as an update. Oh yeah, and every single day I'm gonna try and at least upload one long video and then a short, or I'll post 2 shorts within a day, because you know I just want to keep producing more. But of course I don't want to like overdo like something. Like, let's say if I just want to do the suit, I'm not going to post like the same thing over and over again. It just looks boring. And I know I have done that once or twice in the past, but even I like look at it and I'm just like, yeah, I'm bored of that. So that's why I'm trying to do a bit more of other stuff, like the different head, the body mask and everything. I'll be going back to that Foxy one there, like with paint and everything, and then also back to that Endo one, but with Golden Freddy. So yeah, I'll try and do those. Also, if you haven't noticed, Freddy has a cowboy hat. But yeah, that's kind of it for now. As well, I've seen a few comments and that ask how do I put the suit on. Pretty much what I do is, with this part here, which is like the pelvis, I kind of just slip into, like as if put underwear on. So there we go. And then for this part is I just kind of slip my arms down into the suit, then bring it forward a bit, so then I can wear it. Also attach the shoulders onto the front instead. They're not quite fingered yet, but I'll try to. So now the arms are stood up, they can go up and then they can go back down. I need to make sure that one's on properly. But yeah, other than that, that's kind of it for now, really. I'll also make another part 2 video of the spring lock suit, so don't worry about that, because I have a few different things to talk about on that one. But yeah, that's kind of it now. I'll just continue making other stuff. But yeah, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. You know what I do. And also share. Very, very important if you share with your friends, family, other animatronic creators. I don't mind. Just do what you want. I'm going to keep continuing with these. Anyway, see ya. Bye.